yourself in one area of your life, it will follow in others. By helping each of us see that this is a journey that is both inside of us, but also impacted by the world outside of us, it helps us understand the battles we need to wage inside of us while we have to live in a complex food world. On one hand, the world is telling us to be a size 2. And on the other, it is shoving burgers and pie in our faces. This book doesn't deny that reality and tells us that there is no getting around it. We have to learn to eat in a challenging world, and only we know our own bodies. I have watched Ramani's journey myself, and we became friends when she was going through a divorce and struggling with listening to herself. So I know that she not only has the scientific and psychological chops behind this, but also the personal insight and struggle. She is able to communicate her complex ideas in a simple way that I know will change so many lives. I know her beautiful daughters, Maya and Shanti, and I know her as both a friend and a mother. She gets it, and she has lived it. Whether you are looking to change your dress size or your love life, take on your dreams, or just figure out how to connect back to yourself again so you can live a healthy, fulfilled, and authentic life, Ramani's book will take you there. Introduction. The Watts Towers stand tall above a gritty urban neighborhood in South Los Angeles. A man named Sam Rodia, a laborer, not an artist, spent 33 years of his life building them between the years of 1921 and 1954. He found a small triangular lot in his neighborhood and started collecting rebar, scrap salvaged from the railroad, and other found objects that he stacked and welded together. Slowly, the towers began to emerge and take shape. They are a unique tribute to urban art, to a neighborhood rarely visited by most Angelenos, and speak to the dedication of one man. Each time you look at them, new details emerge. They are most certainly a national treasure. These towers were a massive undertaking, and Rodia built them alone, scaling the 99 feet up with harnesses and climbing the structures like ladders to ensure his work reached greater heights. He was a quirky guy and often found himself in conflict with his neighbors, but he persisted. When asked why he worked so tirelessly on these towers, he simply said, "I wanted to do something big, and I did it." Even more compelling is the fact that suddenly, one day, he was done. He just finished. There was still more space, more time, and more stuff to stack, but he stopped. He was simply done. In short order, he packed up and moved away to Martinez, California, where he lived until his death in 1965. How often do people know they are done? How often do they know when to walk away from a project, from a relationship, from a job, from a casino table, from a sale, from a conflict? Well, the simple answer is not often enough. Hell, most people don't know how to walk away from a plate of food when they are full. A recent CBS News poll found that 54% of Americans almost always eat until their plate is clean. And that's the problem. The way we eat has some heavy implications for our lives. Most people think simply cutting carbs or working with a trainer will help them lose weight, but that's not the case. Understanding why you are eating, or getting a second helping, is a much greater tool than following strict, arbitrary rules written by someone else. It's your body. You should know what it likes. As soon as you can understand the psychology to your eating, you'll lose weight, and the rest of your life will fall into place as well. That's where "You Are Why You Eat" comes in. This book is about learning how to quit, when to walk away.